Hello, my name is Karl Schoening.
And I'm Newcomb. Here's what's going on in the world.
A small church in Jacksonville, Florida was recently broken into and had all 3 of their air conditioning units stolen. The pastor of the church, Troy Dixon, said that he was disappointed that somebody would take the time to plan and steal from a church. It'll be expensive for the church to replace the AC units, with the cost coming up around $4,000. But to let the thief know about his displeasure, Pastor Dixon put up a sign on the church that said, "Welcome. To whoever stole my air conditioners, you're going to need them. Signed, God."
A man in China recently had a bad day when he dropped his cell phone in the toilet. As the man reached in to grab his phone, his arm got stuck up as far as his shoulder. Firefighters freed the man using crowbars. They also retrieved the man's cell phone, but it was not released as if the phone still worked. Carl, what would you do if you dropped your phone in the toilet?
I don't know. I probably wouldn't even reach down. I'm kind of a germaphobe when it comes to that. In Bridgefield, Pennsylvania, a man named Robert Keller took a driver's test and found parking to be the hardest part as he drove into the DMV building at the end of his test while bringing the instructor back. Had he not crashed into the building, then he would have passed with flying colors.
You mean they failed him for something as small as crashing into a building?
Yeah.
God, they weren't that hard when I took my driver's test. If you're flying into Orlando anytime soon, you might notice a baseball field with a wedding proposal painted on it. A man named Ryan wanted to propose to his girlfriend Sarah in a very special way. So Ryan got the blessing from Sarah's father and got started. He rented the local ballpark from the city of Orlando, paid extra to keep the lights on over the field, then used over 10 gallons of turf paint to write out "Sarah, will you marry me?" in the outfield, making the pitcher's mound a question mark. Then he arranged for a charter helicopter tour to fly over the field, getting the pilot in on the act. When she looked down, Ryan handed the ring to Sarah and asked her to marry him. She said yes. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had the creativity to think of something like that. Wish I had thought of it first. So it turns out that vampires are coming out of hiding to protest the Twilight series. Bloodsuckers Against Twilight is a group of real vampires who claim that the Twilight series racially stereotypes vampires in a false manner. They protested by tearing up and burning the Twilight series books.
Head vampire Baron von Gulu said that vampires are supposed to be blood-soaked monsters of midnight, and they shouldn't look like someone who's getting to open for the cure.
Sounds like some people need a life.
Must be hard to get a life when you can't go outside.
That's true. That's true. Well, that's it for the news. Thanks for joining us. I'm Karl Schoening.
And I'm Newcomb. We'll see you next time. And now we'll be back with Christina with...
Aaron will be going to La Casina.